In a world searching for gaming knowledge comes the man, the myth, a legend in his own mind, Critical.
Welcome back, guys and gals. Critical here. Today I'm bringing you an episode of Wolcen, Lords of Mayhem. Now, this is the T1, the technical beta. It's not full gameplay. I want to make sure to get that out ahead of everything else, okay? If you decide to opt into the beta, which nobody is making you do, it is not the alpha. It is completely different, okay? With that said, I think I understand what they're trying to do. I've played this on my laptop and now I'm back on my main machine. And I think I have an idea what they're trying to do. I just don't know if they succeeded very well yet or not. I'm not disappointed. It's just not what I expected. But I'll show you what I mean. There is some cool stuff though. Now, these things, the UI down here, this is your news, which is still there. I think this is like the leaderboard, but isn't active. This goes to single player, which is not active right now. They're testing multiplayer. That's what this is. Oh, excuse me. That's multiplayer. This is your friends list. If you add people on friends, then you can join them in their game. If you don't, you can't do multiplayer. So you actually have to try to make contact with somebody and get added to them so that you can do multiplayer, if that's your thing. And then, of course, here is your options, which hasn't changed very much. I do like the new logo, though. I do happen to like the new logo. All right, I've already got a character. Basically, I just created a character and jumped right back out. Now, this is creating your game, meaning your game has to be played out on a server. You're not playing it locally. You're actually playing it via one of their servers, if I understand it correctly. And I could be wrong. That's happened before. Now, visually, there's been some changes. There are good changes that I've seen so far. The sounds as well. If you're really enjoyed the alpha, you're not gonna enjoy the beta. Now, the beta runs through October 25th. All right, and then after that, they'll look at all the technical things and try to fix it, all the bugs that were found before they put phase 2 or beta. I think a technical beta 2 out. Now I've got my graphics set on the highest settings and it looks really good. The character model needs some work. Here's some clipping on the body, but that's minor stuff. You can shop. I don't have any money right now. It would be nice. Everybody starts with the default male character. There's no customization right now. And you have access to every skill currently available in the game. There is no passive tree right now. And then here's your active skill trees. We have Phantom Blades, which actually looks kind of cool. And I may go a ranged character this run. Strings of Carry-On. It's basically a spread attack. This one actually looks cool. Avion's Woe. It is a jumping and I want to say ice attack. At least it looks like an ice attack, even though it isn't. It sure looks like one. And then the wings. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the smash. This one is the jump attack. And it actually looks pretty good. I actually enjoyed that. This is your basic Thunder Strike, which unfortunately the Umbra cost is 100 and you can't mitigate that at all. And it is, I mean, your Umbra just gets drained. Mages feel really weak because there's only so much that you can do with a mage right now. It's all cold spells or lightning. And they all take so much Umbra. And at the beginning of the game, you don't have a lot of Umbra. I mean, seriously, it just sucks it down. I felt really weak as a mage, trying to pay the mage character. And then, of course, this is your gem guy. Now, you don't have a reset. There's nobody to reset your skills. You can't store anything, so you can't trade things through your characters. There's none of that. It is just this character. You can make multiple characters, but what this character finds is what this character uses. And then, of course, you have your character sheet, which you can pre stuff into, but you can't reset this. So if you want to play an agility person, you're going to be putting a lot of points in agility. You know, I put a couple into other stuff, but a lot of points in agility. And then you come across this awesome staff, and now you want to try willpower, you're kind of SOL. But remember, it's only a T1 beta, a technical beta, for until the 25th. So it's not like you have a lot of time. And there's only one dungeon. It's the never-ending dungeon. Just like that. Hold on a second. I have to turn that off. It won't let me turn that off. Is that the ambience? Okay, well that's a bug I need to tell them about. I can't turn off the music. Sound settings. Give me a second. Well, that killed something. I just don't know what it was. Oh, okay. That's weird. So when I went into the dungeon, see, I know it's kind of boring, but you know, if I'm going to do this and not check actually the multiplayer for them, I'm going to at least try to identify bugs. And there was a bug. The bug was, let's put it at about 50. When I changed zones, it made me automatically have the music turned back on again, which I don't want to have on my YouTube channel. So this is the melee stuff. The dodge is really nice, but I don't know. Now, you can sit here and just, if you want to just stay in one location, but there's a movement to your melee attacks now, your melee strikes. As long, with, you know, all melee type weapons, you kind of move forward. I hadn't noticed if there's a little bit of movement in the ranged guy. He kind of spins backwards, spins back like half a step or something. But let's go ahead. Oh, that was nice. Ooh, apprentice staff. Well, I'll take the gloves. Now I do like the new magical items, the way they're on the ground. That smoke effect looks really nice. I do appreciate it. So like I said, there have been some graphical improvements. And don't compare this to the alpha. I mean, I think that's what I was kind of like aiming. Here's that attack I was telling you about. I was thinking of that's probably what I would be talking about, how this doesn't look like the alpha. And, you know, that's just not fair, because guess what? It's not the alpha. And if I understand it correctly, they actually had to redo the game almost from the start. I'm trying to turn the screen. There's no more, you can't swing the screen around. You can't spin around and look at the other side, which will make the game a little bit easier for them to work on, I believe. But it meant that the alpha, the gameplay that was there, just isn't possible anymore. I mean, I'm not sure if that's literally the way it is, but that's sure what it feels like. All right, so I think I want to do a ranged guy here. Let me shift my skills. I think that'll be there, and then that'll be A, and then that's it. We have no other skills that we can use while playing this character, and that really does bother me. I like being able to do builds and try different things. This is pretty cool. That's your blade. Now I have charges on that. I've got 2 charges. I have to let it level back up. But once you get a better weapon and you level up some and your agility goes up, it actually starts doing some decent damage. See that little step back that he seemed to do? It'd be cool if you could take a node that would make you, if an enemy gets too close and you do that you go back a little bit further. Not like a dodge, because that's a large movement. I'm kind of like a half step movement, you know, where you're firing, they get too close, you kind of do it spin, and that spin moves you back a little bit further than what it does now. I'd appreciate the spin a little bit more. It would make more sense to me. Alright, let's try some multi-action. Fortunately, I'm building my rage. What I actually need to keep casting, I'm able to build it just because that's how the archer works. Now I'm gonna probably pick up most of the stuff, even though I might not be using it, because I need to sell stuff so I can try to buy better. Ooh, can I shoot him from over here yet? Oh, I can. Oh, that went over their heads though. Hey, stop shooting that bow. Oh, actually, I don't mind if you drop the bow. You can shoot me with it once or twice if you drop it and I get to pick it up. Then I'm okay with being shot by your bow. If not, then you better stop shooting that stuff at me. Another apprentice staff. Okay, so I am playing a solo run right now, and that's not what's being tested. I can't open this chest because they're doing multiplayer testing, and this chest isn't for me. Now it'd be nice if it didn't glow, if there was an obvious, the chests that glow are the chests that are for you, and the chests that weren't meant for you. I think that would be really helpful for people playing online, so they know which chest that they can go for, which chest is theirs. It'd be very helpful with that. But beyond that, you know, combat does feel a little weightier. I would like to see a little more movement in my archer, but that'll probably come with further skills in the future. And of course, you've got to be able to mitigate that Umbra requirement for the mages because, oh man. And that level up, it's really cool. I think the only thing that's missing is an appropriate sound effect, because that should be a boom when you level up. And I think, let's see, speed attack modifier. That's all weapons and skills. So I will put a few points into that. And then some points in the stamina generation, because that's important. And one more point there. I think that's a good spread for what I'm trying to build. And no, I am not doing character builds. I love doing the character builds in these games, these type of games, but I can't do character builds because we don't have enough skills. I can't really modify it anything, so switch that out. And so it's just too early for that right now, unfortunately. All right. Let's see how far that will reach. It actually goes off the screen. I hadn't tested that, so I'm glad I did. Now, it's not hitting too hard right now, but remember, I am low level. I'm only a level 2. I've got pretty piss poor equipment right now. Going the wrong way. Let's use my dodges to get up again. I still like the dodge in this game. I appreciate that system. Now, one of the sad things is we don't have the passive. The passive tree is disabled right now. That is kind of sad because the passive tree in this game is pretty cool. So I am looking forward to that coming back. I just don't know when it's going to come back. I think the devs have learned their lesson. They're not going to be promising dates anymore. And I honestly think that's a good idea. So I have no information for you guys. I don't know when updates are coming or anything like that. Now, I originally thought about possibly not doing videos on just the tech, you know, the technical beta, because I kind of felt it really wasn't fair to the developers. But, you know, I want to bring you guys some of the content so you can at least see some of the changes they've made. I mean, that makes it worth doing the videos, at least in my opinion. I mean, you guys might not feel the same way, but Lace boots. That's sorcerer. 3 willpower. No, I want the dexterity. Come on, give me the loots. I need the loots. Must loot more. See, that's the cool thing. I can still move around. Nice. I wonder if you still have the ability to that when you dodge, you can cause damage. Because I had a really nice build based on that ability. Another Warhammer, chipped ruby. Keep picking up these grays, seeing if they've got any sockets in them. That Warhammer does. Ah, man. I would probably do a melee character second. Now, you guys know that if anything, I was going to do a mage first. But the mage, like I said, it feels so weak. And one agility, ferocity. You know, I'll take the ferocity. I'll take the agility. It'll help this character. Nope. I'm good with that. Next dungeon. And what is my situation? I've still got some room. Load times feel a little better. I haven't seen a single crash yet. Now, I just said that, and I might, wish I had, but I have not seen a single crash yet. And I've played this both on my main system and my laptop. And I'm getting a good 60 frames per second, maybe a little bit slower. I could probably do with a driver. I'll check. I know my driver was up to date yesterday, but you never know. There might have been a new driver had come out. So I'll check. But it actually is running pretty smoothly. No hitching. All the skills feel responsive. Oh! Yeah, these butchers are nasty. I'm going to take care of his minions first. Ooh, a rage potion. That's actually pretty nice for this character. And roll. Getting behind them is definitely a good thing. Watch it because he will do some serious damage. And he's got that wave attack that you want to be careful. Oh, I'm out of stam. I need to run just normal. Come on. I wasted one dodge. Need to get some distance. That blade will hit him still. Yep, I heard it hit, so that's awesome. Yeah, look how much my damage is piss poor right now. This is the first encounter you have with the butcher. I like the build of this butcher. It's really cool. How the stomach opens up. And the reason it's just taking so... Ow. I want to be careful with that. See, that's what you do. And I don't care what character you're playing. You need to have a dodge available so that when he chains, that you can dodge away from that big attack he tries to slam on top of you. Alright, stamina potion. Nice. I'll check everything real quick. Now, if you want to do a melee caster, you can with an offhand catalyst, but rage, when you attack, you build rage. When you build your rage, you lose your umbra. So, once again, I'm having a hard time figuring out how to do a melee caster who attacks with their melee weapon and loses rage. It just doesn't fit very well. But maybe in when the game's further along, it'll fit better. All right, so let's portal out. I think that's T. All right. Passive skill tree disabled. T for portal. Okay. I have it set to Y for portal. Why? I don't know, but it's Y. Okay, I know that's a dad joke. I'm sorry. Oh. The new portal looks really cool. All right, the lighting on that looks really nice. So kudos on that at least. All right, I am just going to sell everything. I think everything that I would want, I've already taken. Sorcerer, ferocity. You know, for the defense, I'll take it for the defense. It's not my cup of tea, but I'll take it for the defense. I am not going to start throwing away gems yet. I'm going to hold on to the gems until I can find a good use for them. Now, anything worth picking up? I'm going to guess not, because I only have so much gold, so I don't want to waste it unless it's something that's really... Ooh. I'd say unless it's something really... Ooh. 1 defense, 3 agility, 2... 3 agility, but I'll find better. I'll save my gold for potions. Because if I'm not finding potions enough, I definitely need to save my gold for potions. See how fast that loads? It actually is pretty nice. I said it's nice and smooth in that regard. I missed the big nasty I was trying to hit. I still love when the minions blow up. Ooh, there's a nice level up. See, that's just begging for a boom sound of some sort when you level up. Now, you sit there and be nice and let me finish up what I'm doing. You know, I'm going to put an extra point in that one this time. A little bit more damage now. See? Raise that agility. If I probably put in my next level up or 2 in agility, just all of my points, it might be helpful too. But I'm still trying to balance the character out a little bit. And roll. Now you can actually shoot while he's pulling you in. I did that earlier today when I was playing on my... see, I actually shot. Now I didn't dodge that time because I wanted to get the shot off, but you can shoot while he's actually pulling you in. And still dodge away. Yes, I'm that cool. Ouch. I got stunned. Alright, I'm going to drop a heal. Roll away. I'd already turned and prepared my roll when he did that. Took a hit. Now, right now, that doesn't really do any delay on it. I gotta see if that actually does more damage if I'm up close. Hold on a second. Come here. Come here. Maybe it did. I used to love doing like that shotgun blast right in the mob's face. Was one of my favorite things in the let's see, longbow. I'll pick it up. Stamina. Small health. And pick up the ring. Did I get anything good? I keep hitting the wrong screen. Tap. Well, a ring, yes. Oh. Conserve rage for longer? That I'll definitely take. And let's bring up a second health potion. Now, because this is multiplayer has been added, if you go down, if a mob beats you down to where you normally would die, you have 1 of 3 tokens. If you hold, I think, the space bar, it'll speed that up. You use a token to stand back up because they're trying to keep multiplayer going. And then I think if another player is still alive, that you're able to help that person get back up to their feet and keep fighting. But if both people pass out, then you're sent back to town. So I don't know if they intended this. Ooh, did I just shoot that? I think I shot that attack he had out of the air. If that's true, that actually was pretty cool. That'd be one of those little things that I didn't see any notes on that is actually really cool. That would make the Ranger even more viable than it already is. So far, it's pretty viable. Oh, no, this one. There we go. Hate when I'm facing the wrong way and waste a charge. It sucks. See, here's where I'd like to be able to swing my screen. Of course, you can't do that anymore. I know I'm wasting charges, but I'm trying to start. I'm trying to do multiple things at the same time to see if the game wants to crash. Trying to mix it up a little bit because different graphics on the screen, different lighting effects. I might not be willing to test the multiplayer parts of it, but I can test the rest of it, see how the game runs, and try push it. And like I said, that's why another reason why I maxed out my graphical settings to get as much of a stress test on the game as possible. My system, I know, can handle it. That I already knew. Not enough rage. 3. Here we go. Standard attack. Build that up. I keep hitting I. Health and defense, but I lose in agility. You know, I think I want to keep my agility for now. Really, I do. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Level 4. All right. Finally moving up in the world. Now, used to be able to hit me. Yes, I can hit them. See how that attack seems to wait? It's like it fires off and the bolts have already gone past and then they seem to get hit by it. I don't know if that's intended. It might very well be that that's how that spell works or that attack works. I don't have enough rage. Let's build some up real quick. See how that the bolts seem to have already passed him and then the damage happened. Lace boost. I think that's caster stuff. I'll get it right eventually. Give me a chance. Sorcerer. Yeah. No, not what I want. But I want to see if I can open this chest. That's the second one I can't open. That's bogus. Bogus, man. Just totally bogus. Yep, can't open it. So that's another one that's meant for a multiplayer person that, of course, I'm not playing with right now. See, I'm starting to see some more crits now, which is nice. I really need a better bow. All right, let's go back to town. Why? Because I have to sell stuff. I need to change that key. I will not stop making that joke because once I've started a bad dad joke, it's like I can't help myself. I have to continue doing it. I apologize. Longbow. Long sword, but see, it's a little better, but a rage conservation is. Nah, I'm gonna hold off. Unless I find something really nice, which... Nah. Alright, guys and gals, that's my time for today. I've been Critical. This has been a look at the T1 beta for Wolcen, Lords of Mayhem. I hope you guys have enjoyed this content. If you have, drop a like, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Bye.